Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to the Crafty Advent all year long kickoff. I was going to say 2025 Crafty Advent, but that will be at the end of the year. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. If you are here live with us, make sure to say hi over in that chat box and let us know where you're watching from. If you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. And I have a little poll going already. It's already poll time over in that chat box. Let me know if you will be joining me all year long each month using your Advent goodies as I get crafty with mine. And if you're on replay, let me know as well if you'll be spreading out the Advent love all year long. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about what the series will kind of look like. Again, it might change as the year goes on. You never know, right? Because it's a long time. And then we will be doing some polls here live to vote on what it will look like. So if you're excited for polls, go ahead and throw some poll sirens over in that chat box and let me know what you're hydrating with this morning. I already need a drink. I got my special water. But I'm excited for this. I did see, I thought this would be a fun comment to share. Laura said she did not get any 2024 Advent calendars because she never used her Spellbinders from last year. I feel you, Lauren. Besides that one hello word die cut that I used, then lost and found, then lost and found, then used, I really haven't used it either. And that's what's going to be great about this. But she says during the sessions, during these monthly sessions, she will get out her 2023 calendar and work on it. I absolutely love that. Now, if you didn't get an Advent calendar, but you still want to play along, maybe what you could do is get out some products in your craft room that you haven't used yet. And each month use something new to create with, just to say that you didn't buy it for no reason, right? So exciting, exciting. Make sure as we chat today that if there is anything that you specifically need me to see or to answer, to put question or Crafty Al in all caps in front of it. That is really the only way I'm going to see it as chat is flying by over there. That just helps it stand out for me. Now, if you are on a laptop or desktop, which I did see some of you talking about this, you can also start to type in at Call Me Crafty Al, and it will let you click on it, and that highlights it for me. So that is also a good way, but the capital question and capital Crafty Al will work from any device. The rest of your message doesn't have to be in all caps, but just make sure that beginning is. Because you might have some questions by the end, which I have lots of questions today for you. But before we get started, I wanted to give you some heads up about things that are going on. First of all, I went live a couple days ago to open up some new Gummiapan goodies, and we created this card together, kind of like a brick wall. Looks like it cracked open, and you see the beautiful flowers behind it. And that will be on its way to the lucky winner today, which, speaking of that, after this live is over, I have a few cards to finish getting ready. But if you want a bubblegum bonus prize or a Crafty Advent tag, it is going postal today. Now, I do have one that's going to Canada. I'm really hoping the post office is now accepting Canadian mail. If anybody knows, if they're accepting Canadian mail yet, let me know, because I don't want to just put it in the box and have it go nowhere. The next thing is I use the new Spellbinders Club kit, some of them, to create this dragonfly card. And I talked about how I use color cube cards to pick the colors for it. So if you want to see either of these videos, I do have links down in the description box below. Another thing I have a link for to help me remember is I did put out the recap and giveaway rules for Crafty Advent 2024. So you have until Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, you have until January 15th to get your words in. So if you haven't yet watched that video and submitted your secret words, make sure to do that so you don't miss out. And that video is also linked down there in that description box. And finally, so I talked about it when we were here together on Wednesday, but I went, Lynn of LV Handcrafted. She has a membership and I am one of her members, and she has started a diamond dot club. So we got together for the first time on Wednesday night and did some diamond dotting. And you guys, so I've always wanted to try it, and I've bought a kit in the past, but it was like one of those just cheap random ones, and I never did it. I think I actually threw it away. But I've always wanted to try it because I've only used diamond dots as crafty embellishments, but I had so much fun. Now, I didn't like, they have some tools where you can put multiple dots down at a time. I just did these one by one, and you guys, I did not want to stop. I came down here a couple times yesterday and I had to set a timer so I did not just sit down and spend hours diamond dotting because I did have other stuff to do. So let me know if you're a fan of diamond dotting over there in the chat box. And if you would like to become a member of Lynn's channel, I think we're going to do it at least monthly. I do have her channel linked down in that description box below. Let's see. Dave, it's already flown up, but I see David did say that they are shipping to Canada. Yes. Yay, yay, yay. All right. Again, put those crafty owls or questions in all caps if you need me. But that was loads of fun. And this was, well, I guess the first night during the live, I was on for 2 hours, and then I had a couple other little sessions of 20 or 30 minutes, but I'm having lots of fun. Vicky says she has bought 3 diamond dot kits, but never did them. I hope if you still have them, Vicky, you'll give it a try. It was just like nice and relaxing, something just calm to do. I can't wait to do more of that, but I have some other work to do this afternoon before I can do that. Let's see. I think maybe I'm ready to kind of talk about what the Advent all year long will look like. So what I will be doing is coming once a month live to get crafty with you using either the Advent calendar goodies that I didn't get to use at all during the live stream, because you know I have used all of the Spellbinders goodies for that special book. So either the ones I haven't used during the live streams, or maybe one that I really wanted to revisit. And we will create something new each month. Again, just like the other times, there will be polls. You'll get to help me decide upon stuff. And I plan on doing these on either Monday or Fridays. And I'll let you know as soon in advance as I know, so you can set a reminder to join us. And I plan on doing them each month through November, because of course in December, hopefully I will be back with that 24-day long Advent series. So we won't have time to do the Advent all year long because we will be doing Crafty Advent 2025. Can you believe it? My plan is to stick to a color cube card, one color palette, and we're going to vote here in just a minute on if I'm going to be doing tags or if I'm going to maybe be making a Polaroid album that we can flip through throughout the year. But I am also going to try to stick to only like the dies and stamps that came in the Advent calendar. So it'll be very similar to December, except we are spreading it out. Again, this is just going to be a way for me to be able to narrow things down, maybe make it a little quicker, because you know that just the other day we went 2 hours on what I thought was pretty simple card. So that will help, you know, maybe keep it within a reasonable time. And well, let's just go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and start voting? Should we get a poll started? Okay, so I have my list of questions over here. My first one is, let me pull my book in. All right, and I did have one lonely tag that did not get claimed. And as I said, I'm not tracking down anybody. So this one will get to stay with me, which I'm not too sad about. So I would like to know, oh, here, let's put these on this side. Should we stick with the tags and give them out each month? Or should I create a little Polaroid book again where I would maybe give them out at the end. That way we could just flip through them as we go along. So be thinking about that. It is time for our first poll. And, oh, wait, first, I need to give you the results of if you guys are going to be playing along with me. So let's get that done. 76% of you are going to join me in spreading out either the Advent love or maybe use a new product each month. I love it. Hopefully the rest of you are still going to join in on the fun, whether you are just watching or you're crafting with something completely different. Oh, I see a question. A question got by me. Let me go back up there real quick while I see it. Becky said she thinks she accidentally threw her list away. Oh, Becky, I am so sorry. Can we go back and rewatch to get the words again? Of course you can. That's why I gave like quite a bit of time. I think it was 10 days from when I did the final recap and rules, just so people had time to go back and collect any they didn't already have. Sorry that you've lost that. But now let's go ahead and get that first poll ready. So are we going to do tags or a Polaroid? And I forgot to get new music ready. Darn it, we still only have one week. Well, I guess it's Advent all year long. We can do some Christmas music. So let me know. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Are we going to do tags each month, or will I get a new Polaroid book and make something new for down here for the text? Let me know. Get those votes in. Let me see what music I have here. Oh, and after you vote, guys, after you vote, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. There are 62 on here and only 39 likes. Laura, that figures when you think you've lost something and you replace it or redo it. I'm sorry. All right. The first poll is done, you guys. Let's see. These are going to be pretty quick polls today. So, forgot my drum roll. 82% of you. Wow, 82% of you would like me to do the Polaroid. So I guess I will either hold on to them, or we will maybe give them away at the end. All right. That was surprising. But hey, that's what all these interactive polls are about, right? So we will do these, so we won't have a giveaway each time we get together, but I might have some kind of fun news about that later. So we will do a Polaroid. Let me, I have my list over here. I want to circle which one we're doing. Okay. So I will not have my second poll because my second poll had to do with the tags. Oh, yes, it did. Because my next poll was going to be, if we're doing the tags, should we do all pink and main or like do a variety, of the dyes that I had, do a variety like that. So we don't need to do that, guys. All right. Next question. Okay. This one, I think this could go anyway. So I still want to make it kind of random with, what gets chosen to be worked with each time. Or I guess I could plan and it might go a lot quicker, but that doesn't make it as fun because then we don't get to do the polls. But my next question is, should I put all of my unused Advent calendar goodies or ones that I want to revisit on a wheel? You know how we did the product wheel to choose which company we were working with each time. Should I put all of those items on a wheel and we'll just spin it, and that's it? Like that's what I use that day. Or should each time when we get together, I pick 2 or 3 options and let you guys vote on it? So a random wheel that decides what product I'm using, or do you guys want to vote from a selection I make ahead of time? So let me get that poll ready. And by the way, if you are here on replay, I know you can't vote with this, but let me know what you would vote on these polls down in that comment section below. Oh, yes. Let me get that poll ready. So are we going to do random wheel or vote decides? I'm going to give you 1 minute for that. Don't want to give anybody like a headache with the light. And you have 1 minute, guys. Let's hydrate. Let's make sure we're giving those stamps of approval. Share it with a crafty friend who might like to join us. We're almost to 50 likes. All righty. Alrighty. Laura said this was a hard poll. She likes both options. From when I snuck a peek earlier at the results, I think it might have been a hard poll for everyone. Let's see. Let's see what you guys decided. Yes, 50, what was it? 53 to 40, 53 to 46, we will be doing a random wheel. So I will get that ready this weekend because Monday is January's Advent all year long kickoff. And what I think, yes, this will be the final poll, but then we still have just a little bit more to do together. So for my final poll, I would like to know, should we continue with the color palette that we used for Crafty Advent 2024? That way you can see how those Advent products look with the same color palette. Or should we vote on a new color palette, which I have already chosen? I guess we have 2 more polls, maybe 2 more polls. So are we going to do the same color palette or a new one, you guys? And again, if you're here on replay, let me know what you would vote for. And here's your minute. Let's go for that. All righty. I will show the results of that in just a minute. I see that Karen is back. She said she checked in earlier. I was going to say, I thought I saw you say hi earlier. Her daughter had a 2-hour delay. I totally forgot to say, I know that there is a lot of bad weather going on around the country, and then those awful, awful wildfires in California. I hope that anybody is close or has been affected or loved one affected. Just know my thoughts, my prayers are with you. The news is pretty depressing, so you're in my prayers, and I'm so sorry. I hope they can get it under control. Let's find out what the poll says. Alrighty. Pretty overwhelmingly, guys, we will be picking a new color palette. So let me show you what I got out ahead of time. And we will do another poll, which I keep forgetting to turn my poll light on. You guys are better about putting those over in the chat. All right. So the cards I chose, the first one might look familiar if you joined us for the bonus live stream. It is the color palette that I used for the tag that you see up on screen now. That's the one that people voted on. The second one, for the rest of these, I just kind of pulled little chunks out of the box and picked ones that I liked. The second one is right here, kind of an aquatic scene. So you have a couple shades of red or pink, a royal blue, a black, and then a neutral to go with it. Or the last one, which these all have black in them, well, kind of another ocean scene, but I thought that one was pretty. Again, kind of some of the same, you know, reddish, pinkish, blues, black. So look at those. Get what you're going to vote on. Now, if you are here on replay, let me know. We're going to go with A, B, and C. So I'm going to get that poll ready. So be thinking about what you're going to choose. And if you're on replay, let me know what you'd pick. And then once we do pick a new color palette, we will choose the inks and the cardstocks that we'll be using. And then later, like this weekend, I will pick out some markers and colored pencils and stuff, maybe even gems this time, because I am going to add that on to go with it for the whole year long. So get that vote in, A, B, or C. I'll show you those close up once again. And I wish I would have written down what colors I picked the first time. I'll have to go back and watch that video. Okay. Yay, we have 55 likes now and 73 people on here. So if you haven't yet given a thumbs up, please do it. Give me your stamp of approval. That will help this get out to other crafters who might like to join us. And here I got my pole. Man, I'm awful about my pole light. I had my husband hook that up so we could have fun. Hopefully on my advent all year long, where I don't do a poll every 2 minutes, I will remember to use it. Oh, I did just see that Nightbot has a link over in the chat, and I also, no, I don't have this in the description box below, but I'll put it there later. If you would like to know when Color Me Nordic, which is a Gummiapan retailer here in the U.S., has those 2025 advent calendars up for sale, I can't speak today, up for pre-order, make sure to go to colormenordic.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and sign up for their newsletter. All right. Oh, and I totally forgot. With the Gummiapan card. In this video, I told you about a giveaway, which I think is also running until the 15th. So if you haven't watched this video yet and you want to get your hands on some of your own Gummiapan goodies, go watch this video and enter to win. All right. You still have some time to do that. Okay. A, B, C. Let's see which one is the winner. With, ooh, that was close between C and B, but with 41%, it is going to be card number 288. 8. Yay! I really liked any of these. I think they would have been great. But now let's pick out some. I think what I'll do today is just grab the ink cubes. And when I did the Advent series, I kept everything. Like I kept the inks, like my full-size ink pads right here separate the whole time. But because this series is going to be a year long, I don't want to keep my full-size ink pads, you know, out of my holders. So what I'm going to do today is select the colors that go with this card as best as I can. And I'm just going to pull out the mini ink cubes, and I'll be right back. Uh-oh. Oops, crafty latch. So I'm going to put my mini ink cubes in here, and this is going to be more of a reminder for me about what colors I chose. And then, you know, each month on the day of the live, I'll get out those big ones, but I will keep the card and those mini ink cubes together for the whole series. And I have all my Advent stuff set aside so I can pull that out each month as well. And I will pre-cut some cardstock like I did. But let's go ahead and see if we can find some of these colors might be hard to match. I think I'm going to go with Cherry Pop for this red. So here we have our little ink cube. And this is a very unique color. It's kind of rust. It's kind of orangey. So if you happen to see like me flip by one that you think might work. Okay, guys, I think this is going to be weird, but I think it's between, I don't know. I do not have a cardstock that matches this. So let's do a poll. What do you guys think we should use? So is it going to be guava or pumpkin? So let me get a poll. Laura wants to know what the back of the card shows. Will that help? Well, you know, the back of the card, I'd probably go with pumpkin. But, you know, since I said I'd do a poll, we got those sirens out. Let's go ahead and see. Do you want guava or pumpkin? And pumpkin cardstock, I do have some left, but they no longer make it. So I will have to be conservative with my pumpkin cardstock. But, you know, I can always make my own with some ink blending or, you know, ink swiping. Susan says, can I show the options next to the first one? Oh, okay. Yes. So it was, so I chose Cherry Pop. So let me see. Those would be, there we go. So this is the red we're using. So do I go with guava or with pumpkin? That was a good suggestion, Susan, so you can kind of see that. Let me know what you think. You guys got about 12 seconds to get that in. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to hydrate. Okay. Let's see what the winner is. With 73% of the vote, we will be using guava. Right. So here, I'll set these up here. Okay. The next one is kind of a minty green. Let's just flip it over to the back to make sure I'm seeing it correctly. Let's see. I think mint julep. Okay. Ooh, I like that color. That is pretty, pretty. Let's see what I have in here. Say tropical punch on that one. I cannot find it. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong place. It was in my new holder. So here are those. And then we have, oh, I forgot. I will get black out later. You know, I can figure that one out. And for the final color, I think we'll go with sour gummy. All right, let me know what you think. If you like our color palette and you haven't yet given a thumbs up, go ahead and do that. So those are the colors that we will be using, plus black. And I will also get out white cardstock, black, and we have black because of the card and because it's a neutral, but then I'll also cut some other pieces. Thank you guys. I think that is about it really for today, since we won't be crafting, but I will be back on Monday at 10 a.m. Central. So make sure, I did not link that video, or maybe I did. It might be down in the description box below. If I haven't linked the January video, I definitely linked the playlist for the Advent all year long, so you can go there and set a reminder on the video to join us. If you are going to be here on Monday for the live, type January in all caps over in that chat box. And I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, so I have slowly been opening all of these and getting rid, like recycling the names inside, but we will be continuing bubblegum bonuses at least through like July, because in July we're going to do a little Christmas in July theme, and I will have some prizes to give out. They're not going to be anything extravagant. They'll probably be similar. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought we'd be doing tags, so I bought extra tag dies to do Christmas in July. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going to have to think, will I still give out the tags or will I save it for Advent? But I will have some little gifts to give out in July. So to get your name in the bubblegum bonus, it's going to be like the same kind of thing as it was before. If we get so many likes during the live stream, I'll pull names. You can get them by upgrading or becoming a member during the live stream or during the series. But if you don't do it during the live stream, you have to reach out and let me know. Let's see. Oh, I love it. So many of you are going to be here on Monday. Love it, love it, love it. I think that might be it, guys, though. I'm going to continue to empty these throughout the weekend, so it's all ready to go for Monday. And thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you on Monday. Until then, don't forget to check out those videos that I've linked below. Give them a view. Leave them some love with a thumbs up, a comment. And, oh, Sandra has a question. I guess I could stay around. You know what? This was quick. So we will stay around for a few more minutes with questions. Make sure to put Crafty Allen all caps or question. Sandra said, what am I planning for when I will do my monthly? Besides what we went over today, Sandra, I guess I don't know what you're asking. We'll do the Polaroid each month, and it will probably be on a Monday or Friday. Laura wants to know, do I have the Polaroid book listed? I do not have that down in the description box, but I will get it added in case anybody wants to play along. And for members, I will create a new PDF that will have some text, probably like Advent all year round dash and then for each of the months. I will get a PDF ready for that. Yeah, Sandra, if you will let me know exactly what your question was about, I will answer that before we go. There we go. Am I doing first of the month or a special date? They won't be like on a special day each month. Again, probably Monday or Friday. Those are going to be what I try to keep my live streams to. Maybe an occasional Wednesday, but I will let you guys know at least a week in advance. It will be up on my channel and I will share links on the community tab. So make sure to stay subscribed, turn on all notifications so you get notified of that. Karen says, have I ever used a tag as part of a sheet load? Yes, Karen. And when the team did the kind of rewind this year about the ones going in the vault, one creative team member actually used that one. Oh, I think it was Carmen. I think Carmen used that one. It was one of the first few. Like it was definitely in 2019, but there was a tag on it. All right, guys, just make sure I don't have any others. All right. Well, guys, until Monday, right? Until we're together again for another live stream, I hope that you're all having a crafty day. Oh, I got to get to my outro video. Bye-bye.